Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're getting into something pretty chilling. It's a personal story, someone's strange winter encounter.
Right.
And our goal here is to really dig into it. We want to pull out the key stuff about, intuition, how people act under pressure, and just the plain weirdness of it all.
Exactly. It's about seeing how those quick choices, those tiny details, can build up into something deeply unsettling.
And hopefully, shed some light on what we can all maybe learn from an experience like this.
Definitely. This story, it's like a window into that clash between wanting to be safe and dealing with something totally unexpected.
Yeah.
We're looking at why they reacted the way they did, what was going on inside.
Okay, so let's paint the picture. Imagine this. It's early December.
Right. Cool.
Freezing cold, snow everywhere outside. But inside, our narrator's got a day off. They're by the fireplace, just trying to relax. You know the vibe.
Total contrast. Cozy indoors, harsh outdoors.
Exactly. And the news is on low in the background, mentioning warnings, high winds, maybe even a blizzard later on.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost feel that bubble of warmth shrinking as the storm gathers outside.
Right. Yeah. It sets a mood, doesn't it? Classic suspense setup. You've got this piece, but then the weather warnings start escalating.
Right.
And the story says, by 5 p.m. it's already getting bad?
Yeah, visibly deteriorating.
And by 7 p.m., boom, wind hitting the house like a full-blown blizzard.
Wow.
So that isolation factor ramps up. Any little thing that seems out of place feels magnified.
Totally. Which brings us to the next part. Curiosity strikes, right? Despite the storm, the narrator goes to the backyard window, just wants to see how bad it is.
Just looking.
At first, just snow, wind, almost no visibility. But then they see something.
Okay.
A figure walking through the backyard.
In that blizzard.
Now, the yard's big, no fence.
Yeah.
So seeing someone isn't totally impossible on a normal day.
But this is not a normal day.
Not at all. It felt, as they put it, rather odd. And the person walking at a normal speed.
Normal speed, not rushing to get out of the cold.
Nope. Normal pace towards the end of the yard, then just gone. Obscured by snow and darkness.
Huh. What do you make of that first sighting?
Well, it's jarring, isn't it? You go from watching the weather to, wait, who is that?
Yeah, that immediate shift. The narrator mentioned feeling a mix of fear and concern.
Understandable.
And just couldn't figure out why someone would be out there. It fights against that that normalcy bias we all have.
What's that?
Oh, it's like our brain wants things to be normal, predictable, even when signs point otherwise.
Ah, okay.
And think about it. The yard leads to a road, sure, but it's miles to anywhere on foot.
Yeah.
In a blizzard, walking normally.
Makes no sense.
Zero sense.
Yeah.
So right away, you're asking, who is this? What are they doing? The logic just isn't there.
And it gets weirder fast, only about 5 minutes later.
Oh, okay.
A knock at the door.
During the blizzard.
Right. So the narrator's cautious, obviously, cracks the door open just a bit.
Smart.
And there's a man. Heavy winter jacket. His nose is bright red, face pale white. Clearly been out in the cold for a while.
Freezing.
And the narrator's immediate thought, their gut reaction, this is the same guy from the backyard.
That connection is made instantly.
Yeah. Even without being 100% certain. What do you think about that assumption?
Well, it's how our brains work.
Right.
Trying to connect the dots, especially when we feel vulnerable or something's off. Dot 1, figure in yard. Dot 2, knock at door. Brain says, same person.
Makes sense. So what does the man want?
He says he's waiting for a ride.
Yeah.
Asks if he can just wait inside for a few minutes, get out of the cold.
Oh, man.
And he apparently had this humble smile, but his teeth were chattering. Trembling teeth.
So he looks like he genuinely needs help.
Exactly. And the narrator pauses, thinking about the awful weather. It's that conflict, isn't it?
Totally. Help someone freezing on your doorstep.
Versus the stranger danger instinct. That deep-seated caution. It's a huge internal battle, especially in that moment.
It's the ultimate what would you do scenario, isn't it? You want to help.
You're conditioned to help.
But something feels off. So the narrator tries a compromise.
Okay, what's a compromise?
They say, look, you can wait on the porch. It's got an overhang, protected from the worst of the snow.
Safer boundary.
Yeah, and they even offer an old jacket. Like, here, take this if you're cold.
Generous, but still cautious.
Right. And the man, he accepts, but apparently didn't seem thrilled, sits down on a chair out there.
Didn't seem thrilled. An interesting detail.
Yeah. So narrator closes the door, locks it, goes upstairs to find that jacket, comes back down, jacket in hand, goes to the door, is literally about to unlock the door, and stops. Hesitates.
That hesitation, why? What stopped them?
Something just made them pause. Maybe that lingering unease, the not thrilled reaction.
Could be.
Yeah.
This is the critical moment, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
instinct overrides the plan.
Totally. Because instead of just unlocking, they look through the people.
Ah, the people moment. And what do they see?
Get this. The man isn't sitting politely on the chair anymore. He's standing right up against the door.
Whoa,
And his hand is on the door handle.
on the handle.
Yeah. As if he was ready to push it open the moment I unlocked it.
Oh, that changes everything. That is incredibly alarming.
You can imagine narrator's heart starts racing. Immediate danger signal.
Absolutely. That's not someone waiting patiently for a jacket. That's someone poised to enter.
Right.
This is pure intuition kicking into high gear.
Yeah.
It's not magic. It's the brain picking up on cues that scream threat. The posture, the hand placement, it completely contradicts the humble smile story.
That detail, the hand on the handle, it's so specific.
It's everything. It confirms the unease wasn't just paranoia. It tells you the initial request might have just been a pretext, a way to get the door opened. Always verify. Even if it feels rude, that moment of verification saved them.
Absolutely chilling. So, okay, narrator sees this, heart pounding. What's the next move?
It doesn't unlock the door, obviously.
No way. They step back quietly, pull out their phone, dial 911.
Good. Smart move.
Whispering into the phone, explaining the situation, just staring at that door, knowing the potential danger right there.
Intense. Must have felt like forever.
I bet. Police confirm they're on their way. So after a moment, the narrator creeps back to the door, cautiously looks out again.
Right.
He's gone.
Gone. Just like that.
Vanished. Not on the porch, not in the yard, nowhere in sight.
Wow.
The narrator even says, as if he knew I had called the police.
That is uncanny.
Yeah.
How does someone just disappear like that in a blizzard without a trace?
Right. No footprints even mentioned. I assume they recovered quickly, but still, gone.
It really makes you wonder about his intentions, doesn't it? If he was just cold, why bolt? Especially if help was maybe coming via the police. His vanishing act strongly suggests he was not just seeking shelter from the storm. Or at least he knew staying put was a bad idea once he suspected he'd been caught out.
Yeah. The narrator says, I can't say for certain what he would have done.
And that's the lingering horror of it. That uncertainty, the what if. Sometimes the threat you narrowly avoid is more terrifying than one you actually confront because your mind just fills in the blanks.
So true. Okay, so let's wrap our heads around this. Cozy day, creepy figure, tense doorstep encounter, crucial people check, then poof, gone.
It's quite a sequence.
When you pull it all together, what's the main thing that jumps out at you? What should listeners really take away from this person's stressful experience?
For me, it hammers home the importance of trusting that gut feeling, that intuition.
Even when it seems impolite.
Especially then. Society tells us to be helpful, to trust people initially. But your gut is often processing things your conscious mind hasn't caught yet. Those little details.
Like the walking pace.
Yeah, the walking pace in the storm, the lack of enthusiasm for the porch.
The hand on the handle.
The hand on the handle being the absolute clincher. These aren't random. They add up. They form a pattern that screams, warning. Don't ignore that internal alarm.
It really is a powerful reminder. And it leaves you with that question, doesn't it? How do you balance wanting to help someone who seems desperate with that fundamental need to keep yourself safe?
It's tough.
Especially when the situation is ambiguous and your gut is telling you one thing, but the person's story is pulling you another way. How might you handle that?
And, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones without neat endings. The ones where the why and the what if just hang there.
Yeah.
That not knowing what his real plan was, how he vanished, that's often more chilling than anything else. The power of the unexplained.